Our hauler is the largest. Let me make sure you have a chain somewhere. Good boy. There you go. He still tries to avoid it. You don't want to. It's fine. We do things we don't want to sometimes. It's just hard when your only job's some fucking bitches. You think that's your only career? Good morning, everybody. It's gonna be a quick one today. Once I get this guy harnessed up, I'm gonna take him out for a tube drive, which is a lot of fun. Just get some exercise and thinking and whatnot. Really, primarily, only been using him for breeding lately. So he is basically probably a little confused why he has to do anything right now. He thinks his only job is to be gorgeous. Hopefully make lots of cute babies, but so thankful that the mares I am trying to track do not clamp their tail like he does. It is insane. I don't know why he's so cranky about that. Good morning. Good morning. Woo-hoo. What's up, everybody? This is a Clydesdale Stallion. He is 4 years of age. And he hasn't been out in a little bit for anything besides breeding. So today we're just going to get him out, go play around in the snow. Hopefully he thinks it's as much fun as I think it's going to be. I don't think he's going to make this part that fun. Yeah, he hasn't done it in a while, so he's kind of out of practice of having to do some of this stuff. And one of those things is going to be bridling. He always looks away like it's not his problem, like it's not going to happen. It's like, It's like a kid with broccoli. Hi, baby. Let me get it started. Ironically, your check is called a twisted check, but that seems a little more twisted than normal. Not going to fight with this once it's on his head. We're going to deal with it now. I'm not really sure how that would get that entangled, besides the irony of it being called a twisted snaffle. But you don't want to do that. would definitely rather get kicked by a horse than bit by a large cat. Okay, now it is. These are probably a pair of my least favorite jeans. These are called Barbie Wranglers, and literally there's no fucking way Barbie would have worn these. I like these because I can wear my long underwear under them. And as I've joked about, we're still a few more weeks into long underwear season. Good for the blown out back. There you go. God, you're a pain. Yeah, well, if you didn't dirt around. Striker, stop resisting me. There you go. Yeah. It's like, dude, I have not had to do any of this. I don't know how long. He went out like last month. I'm not talking like months. But let's get his hair pulled up and out where it belongs. There we go. Dogs are having a hell of a time out there. There we go. Is that better? He makes everything a struggle, so. Jesus, it's a lot of noise. Slightly checked up, and then we're just gonna put the lines on, and I'm going to end up going Alex, that's not a chain, it's a twisted check. This chain, there's a curved chain under, and then there's a check bit over. So this is your one example of a check bit, and it literally straps just up and over his head, and that just keeps him from dropping his head. Now, why would you do that? Like, oh, how fucking cruel. Like, Ginger from Black Beauty dies because they keep checking her up, right? Or whatever. This horse will put his head down on his chest, pull over his neck, and charge like a bull. We don't want that. It's not safe. It's not a proper use of his body for longevity. And it looks all bad. So this just prevents him from doing that while he still can tuck. And then this chain goes underneath their jaw because this bit works as a leveraging point, puts the pressure up at the top to almost cause that tuck. Then it's a balance between how much tuck and height you got. So, yeah. These jeans are not my favorite. They're super warm because I can wear another pair underneath them. They are Barbie jeans, but for some odd reason, they were like, we're going to make them Barbie jeans, so girls like me, blonde girls who just like grew up with that mentality of loving Barbie are going to be attracted to them, but then we're going to make them unattractive. It's weird. All right. Next thing we need are tandem lines. So he's obviously going single, and he's just that, except for the fact that I need to be safe, and if I lose something, I'm going to be able to catch him eventually. So, we're having the long single lines, aka the tandem lines. We're going to put him down a little bit because I can't pull on him while I'm on top of the tube if you pull too hard, you'll literally like pull yourself, but they don't feel anything. So, and I don't mean like, oh, they gotta feel the pull. I mean like they gotta feel that I'm trying to turn them. So, there. Let him stand here for a bit while I go grab some hats and maybe some gloves or some mittens or what the fuck am I trying to say? Goggles, so that way I can see it. That is awesome. Yeah. We are not talking politics here, but I'm going to go out for a drive, and I will be sure go back live at some point, but I'm going to go drive him around in a circle out in the tube, get some photos. So thanks for following along, all the questions and comments, and I'll catch you next